happy birthday. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I hope you guys aren't like scared out of your mind because of all this planetary hoorah going on in the heavens right now. So let's jump into September's read. We will see how this goes. Okay, Virgos, you guys are going through a lot just because of the eclipse and Mercury retrograde, and you're aging like fine wine. Look at you, little sexy devil. So before us, we have the Shaman's Oracle. But before we get started, Virgo, happy birthday. Thank you for supporting me and allowing me to journey with you and just explore these different options that we've been doing for the last few months and during the weeklies. So big hugs, big high fives. Well, little high fives because I got the hands of a 5-year-old. But big hugs because I hug like a mofo. And I really appreciate and love you guys very, very much. So, into your read, because you're probably like, shut the hell up. All right, so I'm Ariana. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome to my channel. And let's jump into it. So before us, we have the Ancestor of Protection. And this is from the Shaman's Oracle by John Matthews and Will Kinghan. So basically, the animal for this is the cougar, the puma, or the mountain lion. This is the balancing of the male and the female energies. It's been a while since this one has came out. Guard what's precious to you, Virgo. You know, whatever it is, keep guard, all right? This is what it's talking about. This spirit of the mountain lion is shown, and it's like hiding the other one in the background. It is showing you that it's a protective being. The fact that an ancestor came out for you is telling me that you're going to really need some guidance this month, and you need to really trust your intuition. This one is asking you, are you off your course or lost your dream? What about your goals? What about your goals? Oh, I need to stop listening to music before I do reads. I'm sorry. So, protecting spirit watching over another being. Are they there for you? Okay, so here the ancestor protection guards the essence within you, guiding you to remain true to your chosen path. So, Virgo, before we get into the read, stop the video if you need to and think about what is it that you really want out of this month, and what's distracting you. Because your ancestor is like, hello, answer the phone, pick it up, because you're doing something that's not on your mission. But this is about strength and guardianship and the ability to help others, the feeling of being protected. And it's one who walks at your side in a time of need. Basically, Virgo, you're a natural born leader, damn it. The world is ready for you. What do they say? I am woman, hear me roar. Scream it out, baby. It is time. It is time to unleash your energy and go afterwards, whatever you're going for. Now, this card, I don't know, when I was writing notes on this card, when I was learning these cards, I always feel like this is a card about a good mother. I feel like when this card comes out, it's for someone who's trying to protect others. So maybe you're not so much a mother figure, but you may be a mother figure in what you do or in your way of being. So just think about like a mother hen who guards her little chickadees. That's kind of basically what you're doing. You're guarding and you're protecting something. So let's jump into our read. This will be a 5-card read focusing on the past, present, the hidden influence, the advice, and the possible outcome. I always like to tell you guys this, and please take it with a grain of salt. This is a general read, meaning this is not a personal read, so I'm not going to hit everything on the nail. Sorry, guys. I'll try my best, but I'm picking up on energies as a whole, and it's really hard to read for so many people and be so vague. So if you're interested in a personal read, hit me up on my email at arianaluciano.com. I'll be happy to do a read for you, or you can even try out me on a special if you don't want to spend the regular price. That's why I do the specials, so that you guys can kind of get what a personal read like is with me without having to pay full price. Guys, I know what it's like. I watch my dollars too. So let's bless the deck together. Happy birthday, Virgo. Let's see what the and that'll be it. I have shuffled quite a bit off camera. Guys, if y'all knew how much I freaking shuffled, y'all be like, damn. So, in the past, let's move our little, let's move this guy over. All right. So, in the past, we have the Princess of Wands. All right, Virgo. You was pregnant with some ideas. In the present, there's your ancestor. What did I tell you? You're being protected for something. The hidden influence. Look, 2 aces. Bitches, oh shit. The advice. Gotta make a choice, boo. Gotta make a choice. And the possible outcome. Courage. I think this is a theme. I just mentioned courage, but this is like a pretty good outcome, guys. But the overall energy, the overall feel of your read, guys, is this 6 of freaking arrows reversed. What the hell? Okay, let's explore. Let's travel this together. Let's see what the hell is going on. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will, guys. If this read goes long, forgive me. I got a lot to tell you. So in the past, we have the Princess of Wands. Guys, I'm going to give you what the card means. You're going to apply it to your situation. At the end of this, I will tell you what I'm picking up from it, okay? I like to do this so that you can draw your own conclusions, because this might be a work situation, this might be a love situation, and remember, this is general. And what I'm really already picking up is there's a lot of fertility going on. There's some fucking breakthroughs going on. Bam! 2 breakthroughs, and one of them you're being super protected of. So in the past, and the past can be anywhere from yesterday to 6 months ago, you were the Princess of Wands. And although this is a fire sign, this is actually strong and enduring force, okay? This is a person who's able to create ideas and manifest them. Think about pregnancy. This is someone who is like able to go through the crazy shit to produce life, okay? So I feel like you've been going through some crazy shit, Virgo, like some mad crazy shit, and it's time to make a choice and a decision whether you want to stay in that stuff or you want to go towards this area, go towards the light, you know? Because the possibility of what's going to happen is you're going to make a choice and you're going to get the fuck out of whatever situation it is. Excuse my language. I see you walking out of a situation. So the Princess of Wands, here she is showing us that she's almost ready to leave. Like she's half in and half out if you kind of think about it. And I'm not giving direct meanings of what the card is. I'm just looking at the picture and telling you. You're showing me half of the pregnancy and half of your face. And then you have an ace of wands in the background if you think about it. So this is fertility. This is like a breakthrough also. It's just, there's a lot of fertility going on here. So what this card means, this could be a person who's brilliant, courageous, adventurous, and they want new experiences and new ideas, and they're just, you know, happy and go lucky. And this is Sarampitu, the wife of the great god Marduk, the emperor, okay? And one of her special functions was to protect the unborn. Because of her special function, Sarampitu was said to have knowledge that was concealed from men. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, some of y'all are having babies. Okay, that's pretty obvious. But with all the aces and the pregnant lady. But some of you guys are having these thoughts and these ideas like it's time to move on. It's time to go. And I see like you half-heartedly tried to leave. And then you're like, oh, what they doing without me? Oh, what's he doing? Or what's she doing? Oh, you know, kind of like you're spying on it. Like you're not ready to let it go. And now in the present, right here, what we have is we have the cherub. And the cherub is like, hey, I'm trying to keep you safe. I'm trying to protect you. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving with yourself. And he's blessing you. And he's actually blessing you with the ace. And if you think about it, that's like 3 aces right there. We got a wand, we got an arrow, and another arrow. Almost like if you didn't see that arrow in the background, he's like, I'm going to put it on your face again. Okay, so let's pull out a card real quick. Well, actually, let's pull out a spiritual card, and let's see what our angel has for us. Show us the energy behind the card. Oh, whoa, holy moly. The Dancer of Frustration. Okay, so this situation has frustrated the hell out of you. You are ready to move on, but you're stuck. And I think your spirit guide is like, damn it, woman, or man, this is general read. Damn it, I wish you just figure it out. I wish you would listen. However, the dancers are the ones who still bring joy. So even though it's a frustrating situation, I want to make sure I give you all the information on the Dancer of Frustration. I don't get this one a lot. Even though you're frustrated, it's almost like you're the one who's deciding to stay there. You're the one who's like, okay, that's cool. And this is telling you to look for new ways and to learn from the challenge. Like, all your paths have been blocked, and and you're angry, and it's almost like passive aggressive anger, like you don't even want to tell the other person, so you keep it all bottled up and you take it out on other people, and that shit ain't working, okay? And you desire for it to be over and you're unable to release, and that's why the frustration is there. And here's a message from the dancer of frustration. I'm the dancer of frustration. I delight in placing obstacles in your path. Well, thanks a lot. But I can also show you that there are other paths to walk. What will you do when I appear? So either you're going to get all pissed off because shit ain't going your way, or you're going to sit back and thank the universe and be like, you know what, you were right, because what I wanted really isn't what I need to be doing. And not only that, it's giving you all these aces, like, damn it, here's an ace up your sleeve, get out of jail free, and you just keep going back, and wallowing in the mud and trying to say, well, damn it, I don't understand why it's not working. Whether this is a work situation or a love situation, the reason why it's not working is because it's not for you. There is another path. There is something else to do. It says the moment we can visualize the new path is the moment we can begin to move forward again. That's why the energy's been stuck. I'm not going to be bossy and be like, yeah, Virgo, that's why you're stuck. No, because it's very difficult. A lot of times when we want something, we're almost blind to the reality of what's going on because we're in it. We're in the thicket. We're in the thickness of the forest. We can't even see the fucking trees. We don't even know up from down. We don't even know how to get back. And some of y'all have lost who the fuck you are, and you need to go rediscover yourself. Almost like a rebirth. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Almost like going back and finding out who you are and what makes you happy. Okay? So the hidden influence that we got is this Ace of Arrows. So for me, it's like a diamond ring. It's a diamond in the rough. And this Ace of Arrows is like shooting through this situation like, hallelujah, hallelujah. And you're still trying to decide if you want to roll out with this Ace of Arrows. So this is about awakening of the mental power. And this was a symbol of the god Marduk. So for some of you guys, this is a marital issue. Some of you guys are going through some marital bullshit and you don't know if you want to stay or if you want to go. Then there's others of y'all that are in a relationship. Some of y'all that are in a career, and Marduk is the emperor, so this could be your boss. And so this ace is almost like pulling through this diamond, and it's coming at you, and it's like, look at me, look at me. And it's saying prosperity, fertility, and birth of something new. And in the past you were pregnant, damn it, it's time to give birth to whatever it is. But it's always something that was invoked, not a natural force, it's invoked. But you need to look for potential in everything. In everything. Stop dismissing things as being coincidental. Don't think, oh, that's just a mistake, that doesn't mean anything. It meant something. Damn it to hell, it meant something. And stop ignoring the signs. Because what happens when you ignore the signs is sooner or later the signs will stop coming. And that ace is almost like a new beginning. And it's saying, hey, let's start over. Let's give it another shot and let's do it a different way. Let's get the fuck out of where we're at and let's go somewhere else. Okay? Now I have the advice. And I know you don't want to hear this, Virgo. I just have a feeling you're going to be like, damn it to hell. Everybody's saying this. I've been hearing it over and over. I think all my weekly reads have been about making decisions and choices. But for some reason, it's been avoided. Now, what I'm thinking is going on is the indecisiveness is actually affecting how you feel about yourself. It's causing to make you feel like you're weak or something. So what I'm looking at it with judgment, and I've told this story so many times, but this is Tana and the eagle. And Tana is a king who was told he couldn't have kids, right? You're impotent, you're shooting blanks. You can't have kids. You got to come get this plant that's up in heaven. If you eat this plant that's in heaven, you're going to be shooting 1,000 and you'll have an heir to your throne. He said, how am I going to get to this? How am I going to go get this in heaven? What is the game plan? How am I going to do that? Well, you have to go find an eagle that's buried in a ditch and you're going to have to nurse him back to health. And damn it to hell, that's what he did. Well, this eagle wasn't very brave and kept flying back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until finally the story just gave out. And we find out later Etana did have a son, and the eagle was judged harshly. However, it's time for that final decision. It's almost like whatever you have to decide about, there's no like, oh, well, it's over for now, for today, for next week, whatever. No, this is like a conscious change. This is an awakening of the spirit. This is you finding out that whatever it was that you were meant to do, damn it, you better do it because it's over. This is a final countdown, final decision, a judgment, a verdict. It's done, okay? So what it's asking for you to do is take that first step. That leads us right into the possible outcome. And you're taking it. I'm going to move you a little bit closer to the cards because I want you to see the Seven of Wands. This is Ishtar, and Ishtar is walking straight out of the situation. She's like, oh, hell no. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not playing with you. And so you see the lion head. And I feel like some of y'all are dealing with fire signs too. I see a little bit of fire. I'm picking up some Capricorn because of the Ace of Arrows. And, well, actually, shit, it's all signs, y'all. I got air. I got everything up in here. I got it all. However, there is some strong Leo tendencies in here just because of the 2 wand cards at the beginning and at the end. Almost like you are hot fire and you're going to leave the situation a hot fire. The Seven of Wands, this is the goddess Ishtar, and she went into the underworld to face her sister. That's her sister. Like, if you think about it, like the light and the dark side of a person, like your shadow side, and the goddess of death, and that's Ereshkigal. And Ishtar had all the knowledge of the heavens, but she didn't know jack about the underworld, but she wanted that information. And so she resolves to go into the underworld. And then Ishtar threatens to make the dead outnumber the living if she's not allowed to enter. So the gatekeeper lets her pass, and she descends into the underworld to confront her dark sister. Like, I'm gonna get you, okay? At the 7 doors, so she has to go through these 7 doors to find her until she finds her. And what does it say? At the death of she kills Ishtar. All fertility on earth ceased. So no one could like reproduce, not the animals, not the plants, not anything. So the gods become so upset about this whole situation, and Ea, which is a magician, sends like this convoy to come get her, and they release her with the waters of life. And in anger, Ereshkigal demands a substitute who will take her place. And Ishtar's lover Tammuz, the Capricorn, who showed no emotion when she was gone, was the one she picked. So she was like, oh, hell no, I was fucking dead and your ass didn't even fucking care. You're like, F you, you go pay my time in hell. So then that's what happens to the lovers. That's why they split up. Because, see, Ishtar was so stubborn. She wanted to find the secrets. She wanted to know what her sister was doing or what this person was doing. And she was like, oh no, I'm going to go find out. And she gets down there and it was a little bit too much for her. Okay? Because she didn't listen. So guys, if you don't listen, you might lose the one you love. And for some, it's not so much losing the one you love, but it's losing that person who's keeping you from the one you love. Whether you love more yourself or you're meeting someone else. There's an obstacle. There's someone in the way. So that's how Tammuz ends up there. And then the 7 wands are shown, because the lion is her sign. And this indicates that there's a time of trial. And you kind of feel like you're alone. And being alone is scary. You have the one arrow. You have the one person. There is a lot of fear when you're alone. But the thing is, you're never really truly alone because you're guided by spirits. You're guided by your spirit guide. You're guided by God. Whatever you believe in, your creator, however you want to believe it. But it says that you're going to triumph, and it can be overcome. It's just how hard do you want to work for it? How much do you want to put into it? Okay? So basically, if I'm looking at this and I'm like trying to understand what's going on, oh, so sorry. I got excited. I'm holding up my little phone. There we go. So I wanted to tell you before I go and interpret this, why I'm upset about the 6 of arrows. Okay? So this is gala, I don't remember how to say it. But when I see the 6 of arrows, okay, this is similar to the 6 of swords. The 6 of arrows, this is Gula, the great one. She's like the all-known healer. She takes care of everyone. She's Ninatura's wife. You know, she's the great healer of the land. She is life giver. You know, she is all that in a bag of chips. She could like pray over you and you was going to be healed, okay? She's telling you to leave the past behind and look towards the future. But since it's reversed, there's a situation that you tried to brush under the rug, or you're trying to brush it under the rug. Well, I'm here to let you know that a storm is brewing and shit's gonna come to, you know, like they say, shit's gonna hit the ceiling fan and you're gonna have some explaining to do. How does it do it? Lucy, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. You can't run away from this problem. You can't run away from the choice that you have to make. It's a breakthrough time. It's coming, guys, whether you want it or not. This is telling you this relationship has ran its course. This job has ran its course. This experience should have taught you a lesson, and do not be sad because there's something better. Your plans may be canceled, but you need to look deep within yourself for some personal truths. There's some things that you need to clarify, guys, that you might not want to be dealing with right now. So I'm going to clarify Judgment. I feel like it's that card. There you are. You're still looking in the past. It's almost like you don't want to get out of the situation that you're in because you're afraid to move to the next level. You, my friend, you are blocking yourself when whatever the situation is. Now, the Princess of Disc is a very loyal and loving woman. She is kind-hearted. She's the lady of the field. She's actually attributed to Virgo. So, yes, you have to make a choice. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do it, my friend. There is no going around it. There's nothing you can do. So this is about force manifesting into the physical form. This is energy acquiring destiny. Like this energy that you're pulling out, you need to stop looking in the past. The past, and don't worry about this. For some of y'all are worried about a woman who's pregnant, or who your man got pregnant, or vice versa. You're worried about something that shouldn't be important because you're blocking yourself, okay? Now, I want to clarify. Actually, I want to clarify this Dancer of Frustration. Sorry, I told you it would go long. Oh, let me watch out. Let me stop shuffling so hard. Show me the energy on the Dancer of Frustration. Dancer of Frustration. Okay. The 9 of Discs. Okay, Virgos. I get it now. You're frustrated because you put in all this damn work. You did all that stuff. You planted the fucking seeds. You tilled the land. You took care of it. And damn it to hell, you should reap the rewards, right? Well, it's not coming out that way, it seems. And that's what's frustrating you. It's almost like someone else is getting exactly what you wanted, and you're looking at them. And you're like, why? But why? But why? But when we're asking why, we don't get an answer. Because why is a horrible question. What are you going to get when you ask somebody why? I don't know. Because I want to, you know? Basically, why is going to get you nowhere. The thing is, for the month of September, the overall message for you is to have courage. You're going to have to shoot through. I love the way the ace is just like blocking you. Like, block out. You know, no. Focus up. Look up. Stop looking down. Stop looking to the side. However, it said guard something. There's somebody out there. You're going to meet somebody and they're going to want to sleep with you on the very first night, or they're going to want a one-night stand. Please do not do it. Guard yourself, okay? Because they're going to push for it. They're going to push you hard, and their intentions aren't right. And the reason why some of y'all aren't going to sleep with somebody the first few nights, because you don't want to be pregnant. And you're fertile right now, so don't. I just kind of get a weird vibe, like, I'm looking at it and there's somebody who just doesn't want to let go of the past. The reward isn't there. It's very frustrating, but sometimes it's almost like you just have to, what do they say, throw in the towel and just start over, wipe the slate clean and start over. Because the Nine of Discs is all about inheritance, money, getting what you sowed, reaping your benefits, celebration, all kinds of great things. But it's what's causing the frustration. So, let's hit the Oracle card and see if it can tie it in. Sacred Mountain. I haven't seen Sacred Mountain before. Let's see what it has for us. All right, Virgo. This is what's going to tie it together for us, God willing. Be still and take the time to move into a silent place within yourself. Locate your eternal source of power and meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right, and surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. That's the thing, guys. You can't be going off in there half-cocked like Ishtar, trying to get all the secrets and shit, because some stuff is just left better not to know, and you have to continue. In that whole event, Ishtar sends Tammuz to hell, which eventually sends Justana to hell, because she was not thinking things through. So you need to make sure that you're thinking your things through. The native spirit wants you to know, and these are from Denise, Linn, Native Spirit Oracle cards. From the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you still find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the hustle and bustle and clatter of life in sweet quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of the higher and self and awaken your inner wisdom. It's time for you to go into yourself. It's time for you to be quiet. It's time for you to be still. It's not time for you to go out and make great big decisions with all the planetary stuff that's going on, okay? That's the overall message. Second message is stop looking back and you need to start looking forward. You need to, it just keeps showing you like going back into this past cycle, and you want to break the cycle. And what do you do to break the cycle? You totally freaking just do the opposite. Okay, so in order to just get a little bit more, let's just hit a rune up. Let's see what the rune says. And sorry it's so long. There it is. You got a blank. Damn. Okay, some things are just best left to be unknown. So I guess that's why we retreat. I guess that's why we go to the sacred mountain. So a little bit about word or fate. It's a blank rune, and it conveys the message that our task is to accept what it is, because our destiny has been decided. And it's a blankness. It suggests that it's neither positive nor negative. Okay, you're supposed to usually use the other runes around it. I will pull another one just because I know you're probably like, what the hell? That makes it even worse. So sometimes blank runes act as a reminder that there's some things left to be unknown. And it's probably best that it's unknown, because sometimes when we want to seek too much knowledge or we want to know too much stuff, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot. So this is all about uncertainty, consequences, acceptance, and trust. The unknowable, okay, and fate. Basically, go into that mountain space, take a step back from your situation, and then move. Okay, so let's see. Now I'll give you another one just because I know you're like, no, that's it. Urus. Translation, wild ox. Earthly meaning, strength, courage, determination, opportunity. The spiritual meaning, guys, is initiation, life change, and meeting one's destiny. So basically, your destiny is already written, if I could talk. It's already written, But it's like you need to go forth. You need to stop worrying about having to know what the next thing is going to happen and just live your life. Okay, stop looking back, look forward, and have the courage to continue. This month isn't going to be easy, but I told you that from the beginning because we had the ancestor. Okay, some of y'all are stuck in a relationship. That relationship is not going to end if you continue waiting for that other person to walk away. You are going to have to walk away first. That job is not going to change. It's just not going to change. You're going to have to change that job because that's just the way that it is. So a little bit about Uras. It's about tenacity and raw power, dramatic change. There's some life-changing events that are going to evolve, that are going to bring new responsibilities. For some, that's a baby. For some, that's moving on. For some, that's a new job. Okay? Whatever you need, you're going to have a lot of courage. You're going to have to walk through hell. Face your dark side. Face that part of your life that you're not ready and willing to face in order to move past this 6 of arrows reversed. All right, Virgo, your message is, it's time for a choice, Boo Bear. Big hugs, big loves. Take advantage of my video special for $15. Check it out in the description box. Thank you very much and have a great month.